Hi, I'm just going to talk about the Vantees costings. So for the Vantees, we actually had more of a budget than for the other Bangs and Mash shows because they're a bigger band and it was part of the independent venue week. So Dan and I put together costings of 165 advance sales at £8 a ticket. Again, this is built from what we'd seen were other prices at other shows. So I think the last thing that they played in Glasgow had been £8, and then the time before that had been £10. However, we had seen that there was going to be competition on the same night in the area, so we wanted to have a fair ticket price. So we put it at 165 advance sales. As previously discussed, that quite often doesn't happen and you are overshooting with that, but we actually did think that that might happen this time. Unfortunately it didn't, but there was reasons. All of the costings were the same as the others, including the supports, and the catering was kept the same as well. The digital advertising was also the same, and as were the posters, and this left them with a guarantee of £200, which we thought was a really fair guarantee, and they took that happily. In terms of do I think that, now to discuss the settlement, unfortunately there were various factors that came into play, but we ended up not meeting the advance sales at all. There was only 49 advance sales, so, and then there was 13 got sold by Patchy Darling. So unfortunately the Vantees did lose money, and there was only 49 tickets from the Mash House ticket web and only 13 ticket sales from Patchy Darling. Door sales, there was only 31, and then there was a cheaper guest list at 10 tickets. All of the costings stayed the same pretty much, except for the catering. There was only £40 spent with that, and in the advertising there was only £20 spent on posters. However, because we had costed it with 165 ticket sales being presumed, there was a loss of £74.80. However, I do believe that the Vantees were worth £200. Everyone that came was really happy with the show. Therefore, I don't think that this loss was really a big deal. However, I do think that the Vantees were worth £200, and had there not been other factors on the night of the show, it might have sold more tickets. I actually think we got a pretty good deal with them because they're doing quite good now, especially. Plus £74.80 isn't really that much to lose on a show, according to Dan. So everyone was pretty happy with the costings and how the show performed financially. The biggest issue with this when doing the settlement was the fact that there was a cheaper guest list at the end of the night made doing it very complicated because some of the numbers didn't quite add up. So some sums had to be rounded up, and Dan basically said that under no circumstances could this happen again, because whoever was on the door didn't do the tally properly, so we didn't actually know how many of the cheap guest list people came through. Because I was on the door, as I was for all of them, but I didn't keep a proper tally of the door sales, I don't think, because a sheet of paper got lost, so there was a bit of confusion, but everything worked out just fine. The good side to this is that we might have actually not lost even as much money as we thought we had.